Hello, YouTube. This is Praying Sunny E. I'm here at the doctor's office with my mother, getting ready to get this drain out and find out my results. So as soon as the doctor comes in, I'll come back. Bye.
How did you do after the surgery?
Okay. A lot of pain, especially mostly on this side because of the port. This side didn't really hurt too much.
Okay.
Did the drain stuff. I brought the paper
Awesome.
with me and recorded my drainage.
Okay, so less than 30 cc's. That's good. We look for less than 50.
So well, it started clogging.
Yeah, we're going to take that out.
I didn't know that was a factor in the drainage as well.
Let's actually get you up here. Let me get that out. Change the dressing and everything like that. And then we'll talk about what we've got.
Okay. Oh, yeah, my mom is here. She is not my older sister. Okay. That's all we get every time we go see my older sister. Okay, let's get up here. And this is my doctor, Dr. Felice.
Yeah, very nice to meet you.
She's up there.
All right. Let's take this one off first here. Okay.
This is graphics. I'm not going to show you guys. Okay. All right, so she took my drain out. Yay! No more drain hanging off of me like a weird person. And she changed my bandages, so I'm all bandaged up. I did not show that part because I don't need anyone being squeamish on me on my video. So she is done changing off all my bandages, taking everything out, took out my stitches. I feel so much better. I can move without feeling like I'm snagging on something. So that part's over. Yes.
Okay. Let's get you down over here and talk about what the report shows.
Okay. Now to the report.
Now we'll give you a copy of this. Okay.
Okay.
Path report. And I think we actually went through the evaluation here of your breast cancer.
Yeah, I remember that.
Okay, so we can update this now.
Okay.
So updated 5/8/15. Okay, so this is a ductal carcinoma, no change, infiltrating, poorly differentiated. This is what we knew from the core biopsy. Okay. Mm-hmm. Lymphovascular invasion not observed. That means there's no evidence of it eroding into the lymphatics, which would put you at higher risk of dandelion seeds getting out.
Okay.
Tumor size 2.1 centimeters. Okay, so that actually is about the same size as what we knew before.
Okay.
Pathologic staging T2N1 because left sentinel node, 1 out of 9 lymph nodes positive for metastatic carcinoma, but the tumor size in the lymph node was 0.3 centimeters. Okay, so we're talking.
So it was really itty bitty small. So I want to see that's that big.
Yeah, that big.
Really small.
Very small. So this does put you, and there was no evidence of it breaking out of the lymph node. Okay, so that is a good thing. Okay, but this lymph node was positive 1 out of 9. So not 9 out of 9, but this shows that this is a cancer that's wanting to spread.
Okay.
But because of the characteristics that you had, ER negative, PR negative, HER2 negative, you are considered what we call triple negative, okay, which puts you at higher risk. And I presented your case to the breast cancer conference, and they totally agreed that you're going to need chemo, prophylactic, what I call pre-emergent weed killer, before the dandelion thing, and that's what I had. Okay, they recommend that we get you tested, BRCA1 testing.
Well, yeah, Dr. Manna has said that, but my insurance doesn't cover that.
Okay. Hopefully we will be able to get it at some time, okay? And there actually is an alternative pathway. UNC, Chapel Hill, is doing some genetic testing on ongoing basis, and they do not use that expensive lab. So that may be alternate plan B, okay, eventually, okay? But You had no major family history. Okay. And right, do you have a daughter?
No.
No.
I have a son.
You have a son. Yeah. So there are some things that we may not need, but if you have any sisters, we need to be concerned about it. Okay. So you've already seen Dr. Manning.
Yes.
Okay.
So Dr. Manning and Dr. Smith.
And Dr. Smith. Okay. And they're going to be doing some preliminary testing on your heart and things like that. And then they'll get you set up for chemo. Now they're going to wait probably a couple of weeks to let things all settle down and heal up by the time they get all the other information, okay?
Because I do have an appointment with Dr. Manning on the 18th.
Yes.
So I'm guessing that's when he'll first start.
He'll start referring. And then they will get you prepared for chemo, okay? I will tell you, knowledge is power, okay? We women are strong. It's the not knowing that drives us crazy, okay?
Yes.
The more you have knowledge of what you're going to feel like or other people's experiences, the less scared you are, okay? And luckily I had a whole bunch of nurses and my patients told me, watch out for this, watch out for that.
Oh yeah, I've been going on various websites for breast cancer research and foundations and trying to prepare myself for what's coming up next.
Yeah. Now, there are a couple of things, like do not shave your head. Okay. No, some people say, oh, I'm going to shave my head. The problem is then you get hair bumps and everything like that. On the other hand, I had hair down to here when I was diagnosed, and I wanted to go ahead and donate most of my hair. Your hair is going to fall out, okay? The question is whether you want it to fall out in clumps, which long hair does, or if you want it to just shed gradually. It's kind of like the difference between a Cocker Spaniel and a boxer, okay? So I had my hair cut really short, and sure enough, I was warned, 3 weeks to the day of your first chemo, your hair will start falling out. And I got in the shower and went like this, and there was all this little tiny pieces of hair, okay? But I was prepared for it, okay? I already knew how I was going to get out in public because I have to see the public all the time. I'm not a hat person. I'm not a wig person, although some people feel very comfortable with that. I ended up wrapping my head for 6 months, okay? Because as soon as you finish your last chemo, the hair will start coming back, okay? And those of us with curly hair, it looks shorter than it really is, okay? And what I found, I had my first chemo June 15th, last chemo August 15th. By December, I had enough hair to feel comfortable in the house with my teenage boys. And then in January, I stopped wearing my wraps. Okay, so you can do that. Okay?
Well, the hair part I'm not too worried about. I can take care of the hair.
But I'll tell you something. I was surprised how I felt about it, too. Most of us women have never seen our heads bald. I mean, even in our baby pictures, we had something. Now some, my husband's people were such towheads, they looked bald until they were a year old, okay? But most of us had curls and stuff like that in even our earliest baby pictures. So it is a little bit of a shock, okay?
Well, I've cut my hair off before. Like I told you before. I've cut it all off and grew it back. So I don't think that much. I think how it comes out might shock me.
Yeah, and everyone's a little bit different, okay? Mine came back actually curlier than it had been before. It actually came back darker in the back than it had been all white. So it's an adventure. Life's an adventure, okay?
Yeah.
But we can do this. You have a sisterhood of women that are been there, done that, and will help you through this, okay? Be careful of what websites you go to. I mean, it sounds like you're going through the legit ones.
Yeah, I'm going to the official, American Cancer Society.
Because I'll tell you, some of the blogs I was reading were going, oh, geez, these women are clueless. They really have not experienced good support and so on, okay? And actually, even though I know it's going to be a little while before you start your chemo, these are some hints that I kind of wrote down that I learned from my patients and all. They're going to give you a whole bunch of steroids to keep your body from reacting too much against the chemo. They make you high, okay, which means everything's happy and you feel like the Energizer Bunny. So most time the chemo won't affect you for about 24 to 36 hours, okay? So the first day, you may not feel bad at all. One lady said she always went to get a steak dinner after her chemo because she knew she could keep it down then, and she wasn't sure how she was going to keep it down for a while after that. So you won't feel any different, nauseated or tired the day of chemo or the day after. It will really hit you day 2. Don't get constipated. I thought, like everybody I met said, don't get constipated. I said, I don't have a problem with that. Duh. What happens, it puts a stun on your belly and it just doesn't move and it makes you really uncomfortable. Once I experienced that the first time, I took precautions so I wouldn't have it happen to me from my other chemos. Okay, so a little bit of Miralax will help. Okay, get some baby wipes or Tux or cotton wipes because your bottom's going to get sore. Okay, just like some people get sores in their mouth, your bottom will get sore.
Okay.
The steroids will make you feel like Superwoman. Do not take on the world. I would try. Energies, but get your errands done the day before chemo, so that you have everything you think you need at the house. You don't feel like you got to run out and get anything. Okay. 6 small meals a day. Nothing greasy, nothing fried, nothing too rich. You are going to lose your taste buds after 1 or 2 treatments. Okay, they do come back gradually. Like I said, steak and Cheerios taste the same.
Wow.
It's like, ugh. Okay.
Because some people say they get a metallic taste in their mouth. Did you ever experience that?
I didn't really notice that, but I realized I liked things a little tangy, and I had to have my sweets because I could taste sweets. But if I ate spaghetti or pizza or anything like that, and small amounts, I was like, I just don't feel satisfied. I don't feel like I tasted anything.
Okay.
I could taste chocolate and ice cream.
Okay.
All right. Take it easy. Just let it kind of wash over you. I told my kids, on Friday, I'm laying down on the couch in front of the TV. I'm watching chick flicks all weekend, and you guys are on your own for cooking and everything. I'll be better on Monday. Okay. And this too shall pass.
Okay.
It's only a short period of your lifetime, but it's an investment in your future. Okay. You are now cancer-free. Okay, to all of our intents and purposes. One of my patients said I walked into the hospital with my breast cancer and I walked out without it. I left it in a jar at the lab. Okay. Everything that you go through now is to make sure that it doesn't come back.
Okay. Awesome. All right, guys. All right. See the list? Okay. I'll be looking at this very.
Any questions?
Okay, so final diagnosis was, what type of cancer was it? Okay. I know it's triple negative.
Okay. Again, remember I told you in talking about cancer, it's like talking about a dog. You don't really have good visualization until you describe everything about it.
Yeah.
Okay. So it came from the milk duct, not the lobule. So it's ductal. Okay. It is not a simmering type of cancer.